let's get back to our walnut pesto. So the walnuts have cooled down. We just toasted them gently, and now we're going to put them in the food processor. What you want to be careful of is you don't want to make walnut dust. Sometimes we tend to overgrind. So you just want to get it where it's small pieces. Right about where we're at now is just perfect. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add the basil and some garlic. The recipe calls for 1 clove from this wonderful cookbook, Diabetes, the Italian cookbook for people with diabetes, but I add a little extra garlic because that's just who I am. So back on with the lid. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start to add the oil. That's why I love food processors, because you can add a really good quality olive oil just a little bit at a time. Okay, so that's looking really good. The base is blending well. Let's add some more basil. And then we're going to start to add the ricotta. Now you can use skim ricotta. If you can get fresh ricotta, that's the very, very best. So usually you can check with different Italian markets like Piccolo's or something like that, and they may be making it. So always give a call out and see if they have fresh homemade ricotta at one of your local neighborhood Italian markets. Yeah, this looks so good. So, yep, it's perfect. So now what we want to do is we want to get it a little more seasoned. So we're going to add, even though the cheese has some salt to it, and we're going to go heavier on the pepper than the salt, we do need to rebalance with a little salt. So I have some coarse salt that I'm gonna kind of just sprinkle into it, and always put it in your hand first, and so it doesn't dump right in there, right? So this in itself, if you use this as a dip, it is gonna be delicious. And remember, this recipe is made for you for recipes for people that have diabetes. So we're gonna do a little toss of this spinach pasta. And then you can either toss it all in, or what I like to do is I just put it right on top there. And that way your guests can just take their fork and bring that together, and then Parmesan cheese, and oh my goodness, this is just gonna be so good. And you can serve it with those delicious balsamic macerated strawberries. The strawberries are coming in really big right now from California. We're out of season in Florida, but that's okay. But we have a beautiful presentation. We're ready to go for lunch or dinner. So when we come back, I guess it's time for me to feed the boys. Stay with us, we'll be back in just a few minutes for a taste.